Are we ready?
We're ready.
Hey guys, it's me, Teasy Tillette, known as Teasy Tamuni. Yeah, we're here and just wanted to discuss the dream that I had last night. Yeah, so probably around, well, what's today? The 17th? Okay, last night, December 16th. Actually, no, it'd be the 17th because it was early, 17th morning. The morning of the 17th. Okay. So I went to sleep maybe around 1 something, or maybe, I don't remember. Anyway, I went to sleep last night, and during this sleep, the Lord showed me a glimpse of heaven and hell. The first place that I was at was hell, and it unfortunately was, well, not unfortunately, but this was very real. Just want to put that out there. Heaven and hell are two very real places, and I feel that He showed me this to share with you all. So when I first was there, it was one of those places that, like, you know where you are, but you don't know where you are. And you're like, where am I? But you know where this place is. So I'm there, and the color of it wasn't really a bright red. It was more so kind of like a burgundy, like say if you were in a burnt down building, instead of it being black, it was more like a burgundy color. And all you could see is just people, silhouettes of just people. You don't really see faces or anything very detailed, but you see all these people and you know that they're all there. It was very huge. It was very huge to where it looked endless for me looking in it. I couldn't see any walls. I didn't see any ceilings. It was just me sitting almost like on the bench that was kind of burnt, like I said, but more of a burgundy color. Me sitting there. There was a girl to my left, and it's the whole row of people to my right. And while I'm sitting there, it's just everything going through my head. There's not any other color, no white, no blue, pink, no other color. It's just that burgundy color. So when I'm there, it was just like it was just grimy, just looking around, just basically misery. Not even more so of actual physical contact, but just misery and torment, irritation, those kind of feelings. You're just like, am I really at this place? Like, ugh. And the place was so hot to where I didn't actually feel the temperature, but anytime I would move my body, I would feel a sting. Like, say if you touch something, say if you touch a curling iron or an iron, and you sting yourself, it stings, you know. That's how it was. So if you're on a bench, you try to adjust yourself like this, then it's just a sting here, sting on my back. So it was like that, and I just had to just be still. And I'm just thinking, for some reason my mother came to my mind. I'm like, I don't want her to be here. That's the first person that came to my mind. I'm like, I have to tell her, like, this is real. And so while I'm there, I heard the voice of this lady. Maybe it's my guardian angel or something, but I heard the voice of this lady. And what she said to me was, they can smell fear. And she said, just as they can smell it, I'm calling it out. Don't be scared. Like, don't fear. And so they were like I felt maybe it was the demons or something. They were trying to talk to me and tell me, oh, you're here, you're here. But the whole time in my head, I'm like, no, I'm covered. I'm saying this is not a place I'm going to be. So after I was trying to move and I kept getting stung by the heat, every time I would just start to really think, like, just really get sad, like, oh my God, like just looking around feeling helpless. And that's when the Lord just lifted me up, and it was like half a second. It was like that. It just moved me into this all-white room. And it was all white, and it was the same girl that was to my left. She was in front of me, because now we're all standing in like a single file line. And it was just, the whole room was all white, like bright as this flash, maybe brighter. And we were in the line, and there were, several people behind me, and I had my head down, and I just felt like I could finally breathe. I was just like, it's like the Spirit of the Lord was just so overwhelming that I just started like crying. I had my head down crying. And once again, we all had on white, so it's like kind of long white robes, and I just started crying. And then when I was crying, in my head, I'm like, the Lord, He wiped away every tear from every eye. And when I said it to myself, I looked up, and I stopped crying. I just looked up, and I was just so happy. I'm just like, thank you, Lord, for getting me out of there. And I just remember, like, to the right, it was kind of like just a council of elders, and everybody was in all white, just older people, just to the right, just sitting there. And I woke up. And when I woke up, I had my hands clenched so tight to where I woke up and I was just like shaking. Like, have you ever been that scared to where you literally just shaking? I was just like shaking. I woke up and I was like, oh my God. So all I could do was just thank the Lord. Thank Him for waking me up out of that dream, or wherever that was, vision, whatever. He woke me up from that. So I obviously still have some type of purpose, and also for just choosing me to show me something like that. And just and then when I woke up, I looked at my phone. It was like 2:46, and I'm like, man, I wasn't even asleep for that long. I'm thinking it has to be at least 5 o'clock in the morning. So I wasn't even asleep for that long. And it just kind of shows you, like, the timing of man is completely different to God's timing, because being down there, I felt like I was there forever. And just being in hell was just like I was there. I felt like I was there forever. And the Lord only showed me like a glimpse of one part. Thank you, Lord, for reminding me of this. The reason I had woke up, because it was getting so close to, like, the girl who was to the left of me in hell and she was in front of me in heaven. We ended up sitting down in the same kind of form, and they were about to flash her life. And I remember thinking, like, they're flashing lives, and I was about to be next. They were flashing everybody's lives, and they were about to open up the book of life. And then that's when I woke up. And I was just like, oh my goodness, like, I was just thankful the Lord showed me that. And I just wanted to share it with you all. Heaven and hell is a very real place. And for anyone who might be a little more interested on the science side of it all, none of this was on my conscience before I went to sleep. I was not thinking of heaven, or I was not thinking of hell before I went to sleep. Therefore, these were not suppressed thoughts that came out in my dream. So, I just wanted to share that with you all. So, thanks. Feel free to comment. Peace out.